What do you do if your car, truck, or RV won't start? Well, we're going to find out today. This is Sean with Sean's DIY and Reviews. On this channel I do DIY around the house type of projects, and it's always good to have one of these devices here that I have right here. And we're going to go ahead and open up this box and show you what it looks like, show you how it works, and tell you what my thoughts are on it. So here I have this product by Fanttik. I reviewed one of their products last year. It was a screwdriver, electric screwdriver, cordless screwdriver, and this is called their T8 Apex. So let's open this up and see what we have inside the box. It's kind of a plain box on the outside. Inside though is a different story. You have a pretty nice looking case right here. We'll pull that out, and you got this little paper covering right here. This is just a piece of paper, so while this looks nice, it's kind of for nothing. So we'll take this paper off and take this out of the sleeve. And this is a nice rubber case right here to hold this device. And inside, when you unzip and open the package, which is kind of interesting because most of them zip the opposite way of the handle, but you have this little thing right here. Vroom your beast up. 12 volt out, USB. Here's the battery itself. Then over here, what do we have? We have jumper cables right there. And in this package, we have looks like a wall charger right there. A cigarette lighter adapter right there with USB-C as well as USB-A. And this seems just like an empty spacer in the middle. And yep, there's your wall charger right there, also 2 ports, which is cool. I bet you can use these for other things. And then over here, you have your USB-C to USB-C cable. And here you have a USB-A to USB-C cable. So you have pretty much everything that you could really ask for, everything you really want. And it's really nicely packaged. So press this button here, see what we got right out of the box. Look at that, it's a nice digital display. I'm going to take this out of the light so you can kind of see, but it says it's 81% charged right out of the box. So let's go in out of the bright light and see what this main unit looks like. And I'll also read the instructions and tell you all about that. So here you go. 5 volt, 9 volt USB, 65 watt in and out type C. So this could charge a computer, I would say also. So this is pretty cool. And then over here, that's where your jumper cable goes in. It also has a bright light. It does flashing, has a number of different colors. So this thing is definitely more than just a battery. Pretty cool looking device. So I'm going to read the instructions and then I'll come back and tell you a little bit more about it, but it says right there 81% battery. It's working no problem, as you can see. Phone is charging, and here it is here. When I unplugged it, it worked. When I plugged this in, this kind of charged up. I think I had the power already on, but turn that off. And as you can see, the charging stops, but just the fact that this is plugged in seems to have turned this device back on. So it seems to read that there is power, there's a connector here. So I'll go ahead and try that again. We'll shut it off. And I can see it didn't want to turn off there. Press and hold this off for a few seconds. And it turned off, but yet it turns right back on, sensing that there's power connected to here. Now I'm going to try the same thing with a USB-A to USB-C cable. And as you can see, still charging. So this battery would last almost forever charging this guy up. Now let's try a laptop. Okay, now I plugged in this laptop and you can see the lights lit up. So it is simultaneously charging this laptop as well as still charging the phone, which is great. So you can do 2 devices at once. And if I click on here, it's at 70%. So I'm seeing that the battery is kind of going down reasonably enough. So I'm going to monitor that and see kind of how low the battery goes as it charges this computer and charges up the phone. But it was at 80%, now it's at about just under 70 in about 10 minutes of charging. So potentially fast charging, but that's something I want to check here. It says here charging slowly, so with this cable it's definitely a slow charge, but let's see what happens if we put in the higher charging cable. Oh, actually right there it said charging rapidly, so we get a rapid charge as well, so it's a good thing. Okay, in conclusion, after a couple weeks of using this, I took it on an RV trip and I've used it to charge our cell phones. I've used it to charge my GoPro batteries. I actually did try to jumpstart my riding mower with it. So it kind of does a lot of good things. I also brought it on a business trip that I had and put it on my booth table so that people come by could charge their phones. So it charges all kinds of things. So I think it's definitely versatile. So if it's something that you think might make sense in your arsenal, I could definitely recommend it. So thanks for checking out this video. If it was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Definitely consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video.